You are truly witnessing the greatest wealth transfer in our living history. Pay attention. In 2020, we started bringing this content to the world. We were ridiculed, we were made fun of. We said banks would custody cryptocurrency. We told people that the whole system would be rewired into blockchain. And of course, nobody paid attention. And as you sit today, 2025, the Genius Act was created, stablecoin. And right now, you're in the middle of one of the greatest transformations in the banking system that you will ever experience for the next 100 years. This is historical. The Clarity Act is going to change everything. Listen to what I'm saying. A video from Jamie Dimon where he said Brian Armstrong from Coinbase is full of shit. Now, what is he talking about? He's talking about the Clarity Act. Brian Armstrong is putting millions of dollars towards, and Jamie Dimon is pushing back because of stablecoin yields. What they're worried about is a modern day bank run. But the fact is, we can already get stablecoin yield. I'm getting 3% on my USDC right now as we speak. So this isn't about us getting yield on stablecoins. This is about banks being prepared for the largest wealth transfer in history from centralization to decentralization. And what we're seeing is a stalling of clarity coming in until the banks are ready. Warren Buffett says it the best. When the tide goes out, you'll see who has swim trunks on. America got fucking lazy with low interest rates, printing of money, basically free money at the top of the house. And finally, when we had to pay the piper, banks are like, oh shit. The private credit markets are collapsing, the stock market is extremely overvalued, and how do banks make money? Interest income, fee income, and capital markets income. So two of their main revenue drivers, interest income. Americans are buried in debt, they can't pay their credit cards, auto loan delinquencies are at an all-time high, there's a private credit market about to collapse. So their two main revenue drivers are under scrutiny. And now you got this new system coming in where we can get 3% on USDC. So what you're seeing is an epic battle and an epic transition into decentralization, blockchain, on-demand liquidity. And the middle class and working class will never have an opportunity like this in the next 3 years to invest in the new infrastructure. This is the way I explain it. Imagine sitting in New York when it's flat. It's just flat land. And somebody's like, we're gonna build a bunch of buildings up and put a bunch of people in that. You were one of the people that invested in that infrastructure. That's the moment in time right now. Well, I would lock the fuck in. I would stop being distracted. Stop looking left and looking right. And I'd get to that middle ground. I'd ask myself, what is the new infrastructure? If AI technology is going to come in and increase productivity to bring down inflation, then where should I put my money? If there's going to be blockchain technology, on-demand liquidity, and money's going to move at the speed of light, where should I put my money? So I'm going to keep bringing you repetitive content over and over and over again because there's 8 billion people in the world and a small fraction have woken up to the greatest opportunity in our living history. So pay attention.